Check now with meteorologist Kirk Greenfield to see if we broke that record and for another look at the forecast. Kirk.
Well, we were crossing our fingers that we might go for the record, but we fell a little short. I guess that's a blessing in disguise. When we take a look at our radar satellite composite, we see some flashes of green, but it's not amounting to anything. It's the cloud cover moving in from the west that is actually the real story here. That's going to slow our temperatures from falling anymore and also usher in eventually a cold front. The Jan Dills Marietta Skycam atop the Lafayette Hotel says 64 degrees, 75% relative humidity. The winds out of the east-southeast, barely 3 miles per hour, and the pressure 29.90 inches and steady. When we take a look at our current temperatures, warmest report appears to be Columbus at 75, just ahead of that cold front. Cincinnati's at 70, Wheeling 71. Here in the Mid-Ohio Valley, we're looking at 64 for Parkersburg, 62 in Athens, and 66 in Charleston. The breezes are not all in agreement, and for all intents and purposes, basically calm conditions, trying to rush ahead of the cold front as it squeezes through. So we are going through what's known as the warm sector here. We're about 2 degrees cooler than we were last night at this same time, but pretty much on track. The radar echoes nothing till you get into northwest Ohio, and that line runs all the way down into Tennessee. It does look like that's in advance of the cold front as it pushes in. Pardon me. So the flow of air ahead of it is coming from the south, and that's trying to keep our temperatures buoyed up. Futurecast suggests that we'll see the cloud cover arrive as we get past midnight, but the showers will start around 7 a.m. tomorrow. It looks like they'll be lingering, not torrential downpours, but lingering somewhat as we get later into the afternoon. It'll be dry, and then we've got a line of showers as the cold front actually crosses about 6 or 7 o'clock. By the time we get to the evening, clear skies. We'll have some morning fog on Wednesday that'll have to evaporate, but as we get towards noon, it looks like that's all over with. The allergy alert says pollen levels very high today and very high on Wednesday, but they'll be washed down a little as we get into Tuesday. Oak, mulberry, and sycamore are the most common pollens. So increasing clouds as we go. 62 is the expected overnight low. Tomorrow we only get up to about 74 with rain or showers. Very possible. Depends on where you're at. We really don't expect to see any thunder at this point, but it'll be the coolest day this week. And then we're right back to the 80s for Wednesday, mid-80s for Thursday and Friday, and that builds into about a 50 to 60% chance of storms Saturday and Sunday, and a little bit less so as we get into the next work week.